army is all washed up. Now, they're on the other side. Moses is in retirement. Joshua is the new young leader. He's very young. Moses tells him to be of good courage. Now, the first thing that they have to do is the first city that they come upon is a city that is walled all around the city, just like the walls you see here on the screen. And the walls were the walls of Jericho. Now, why was that important? Because the enemy chased them into the Red Sea. God rescued them. And you would think that now the promise that God promised them, a land where they could have their own, would be secure, but it wasn't, because there were some fights that had to take place. I got some news for some of you today. There's some things in your life that are not going to happen until you start fighting. Yes, God has promised them to you. God has delivered them to you. But to take possession of what's been delivered, you're going to have to pick up your armor, pick up your sword, and fight. The enemy's not going to just lay down. There's some walls in front of you, and you're going to have to make those walls fall. The business idea you have is locked up behind walls. The funding you need is locked up behind walls. The relationship you desire is locked up behind a wall, and the enemy's trying to hold on to it. And God needs you to partner with him. He's already given you the wall. You just got to march around it and make it fall. And so the book of Joshua is about these people who got to enter a land. Somebody say enter. They have to overcome the enemy. Say overcome. And then they have to occupy. Somebody say occupy. That's what it looks like to get God's promise. You got to enter into a season. You have to overcome the enemy that occupies your blessing. And then you have to occupy where the enemy once held.